Hello everyone, here is a question based on chemical bonding. The bond distance in carbon monoxide is 112.8 picometer while the bond distance in nitric oxide is 115 picometer. Which is the best explanation for the shorter bond in carbon monoxide? Let's draw the Lewis structure of both the molecules to understand the bonding. Carbon's atomic number is 6, therefore we have 4 valence electrons in carbon. Oxygen's atomic number is 8, therefore we have 6 valence electrons in oxygen. Altogether we have 10 valence electrons in carbon monoxide. Now we can put 3 bond pairs between carbon and oxygen and 1 lone pair for oxygen and 1 lone pair for carbon. We used all the 10 valence electrons. Both the atoms satisfy the octet configuration. We have 8 electrons around carbon, we have 8 electrons around oxygen, or we can draw the Lewis structure this way too. Carbon, triple bond, oxygen, 1 lone pair for oxygen, 1 lone pair for carbon. Now for nitrogen the atomic number is 7, therefore we have 5 valence electrons. For oxygen atomic number is 8, we have 6 valence electrons. Here we have 11 valence electrons. Even though we have 11 valence electrons, we cannot put 3 bond pairs between nitrogen and oxygen. If we try to put 3 bond pairs between nitrogen and oxygen, then what will happen is we have to break the octet configuration for nitrogen. Here we are having 9 electrons around nitrogen and we are having 8 electrons around oxygen. This is not the best Lewis structure for NO because we are breaking the octet rule. So this means that we can only put 2 bond pairs between nitrogen and oxygen, and then oxygen will have 2 lone pairs. Here oxygen atom still obeys the octet configuration and nitrogen atom will be having 1 electron less for octet. This is okay because if we write the Lewis structure this way, then we have to put a positive formal charge for oxygen and a negative formal charge for nitrogen. Formal charge is equal to number of valence electrons minus number of lone pairs of electrons, that means non-bonded electrons, minus number of bond pairs of electrons by 2. So in this case the formal charge for nitrogen will be 5 minus number of non-bonded electrons 3 minus we have 3 bond pairs and therefore 6 by 2. So this will be 2 minus 3 and that is equal to minus 1. Nitrogen is less electronegative compared to oxygen, but we are putting a minus 1 formal charge. On the contrary, if we calculate the formal charge for oxygen, it will be 6 minus we have 1 lone pair, therefore 2 here, minus we have 3 bond pairs, so 6 by 2. Therefore this will be 4 minus 3 and that is equal to 1. This means that we can only put 2 bonds between nitrogen and oxygen. Therefore it is the valence electrons that decide the bond distances in this case. This means that option 1 is correct. Carbon has 1 fewer valence electron than nitrogen. That should be the correct answer.